Hello friends, I am Himadri Patel and I have recently published a book, and if you haven't read the book yet, I have provided the link in the bio, and in this video we are going to discuss how you can make your book curious. So let's get into the video. First thing is about illustrations. I think illustrations make the book look more interesting and more beautiful. And if you have the habit like me that whenever I purchase any book, I just look out that if there are any illustrations in the book, and if there are really there the illustrations, then I see all of them at once. So I think people become more curious when they find illustrations in the book. So I think this is the one way which you can add in your book, like you can add the illustrations, and this way your book can look more like interesting for the readers to read. Now second thing is that adding an interesting cover design. Adding an interesting cover design is a very important part of creating a book, because like it adds the first impressions in the minds of the readers. Like yeah, although we say that we can't judge a book by its cover, but I think we cannot deny the fact that it really adds to the first like impression, as well as the it is a part of the creativity of your book. So I think you have to be sure that it's unique and eye-catchy, and like it is attracting the reader to download your book. And the third thing is that adding something catchy and unusual in the starting. So I think starting of the book shouldn't be boring, shouldn't be kept boring, because I think instead of making it more complex by adding the dialogues and everything, which makes the reader's mind more puzzling, I think it should be kept simple. I think it should be kept in a narrative form, like for example, once upon a time, or for example, there was a boy. This is just the example. This is just the simple example which I'm giving, because yeah, of course it depends upon the reader's writer's mind and what he believes in. But I think uh, personally what I have felt is that instead when we keep the dialogues and everything in the starting, then it is like difficult for the readers to like go through the book and like continue reading. Anyways, there are many more ways to build the simplicity in the book, in the starting of the book. But but as I told that it's always the individual's choice how to start the book. So yeah, it depends upon the writer what he believes in. Now fourth thing is that end each chapter with a suspense, because like we have to keep the readers eager reading the book till the end. So try to add any kind of suspenseful question at the end of the chapter, or it's upon your choice what to do in order to add a suspense, because like it is same as how it is there in the TV series, like at the end of each episode there would be something mysterious and suspenseful they would keep, so that they make the spectators eager to watch the next episode. So the same is in the case of the book. Now the fifth thing is that adding interesting and matching fonts. In the starting I'm saying that You know what I've done in the She Told Her book, that in the starting and at the ending I have put the combination of two fonts, and in order to highlight some of the words. So it's not the bad idea in my case, I mean in my opinion, and I have always wanted to do in this manner. But again, as I say, that it is the individual's choice how he or she wants to put the book. But this is just one idea which I have given to make the book look more like interesting and curious, as I have done in the She Told Her book. And the sixth thing is about formatting. You need to format the book very well, and it is the main and important part which comes in the editing. You have to make sure that the paragraphs are at the proper places, as well as make sure that there are no typing mistakes in the book. So formatting, I would say that give the maximum attention in the formatting, because this is the body of the book. That's why. एंडिंग मैं किस तरह से करूँ? हाँ, मैं इस तरह से करूँगी कि आप लोग मेरी बुक को ज़रूर पढ़िएगा. You try to read the book She Told Her, and because I want to know that how you are finding. I want to get the reviews, and I'm so excited about it. So just make sure that you read